For those who get care at Avera, Allie Simonson has been a familiar face across the clinics.
I've been with Avera for 13 years. Actually, I worked in OB with on postpartum as a patient care tech for a majority of those. Was a scheduler for Dr. Salome for a few years. She convinced me to go back to school, so now I do ultrasound in general radiology.
Ultrasound techs are a key component of a patient's pregnancy journey. But for Allie, this device that she uses to take a baby's first picture played a key diagnostic role in her own health journey.
I was trying to get pregnant, my husband and I, for over a year, and we just didn't know what was going on. We have twin girls that are 12, so we knew we could conceive, but the last year we just didn't know what was going on, so I came in and saw Salome, got an ultrasound, and that's kind of the start of when we learned about my endo.
So endometriosis is a chronic inflammatory condition in women, and that is when the endometrial glands that are supposed to be inside of the uterus, they end up outside in the pelvis, and it can really affect women's lives.
Allie's ultrasound showed what initially was thought to be an ovarian cyst and a few other trouble spots that needed closer inspection.
She's like, let's just do surgery. Let's just make sure it's not an infection. That's when we went in and we had the surprise of all the adhesions from the endo.
So for her, we removed the ovarian cyst, and then because of the endometriosis, she had quite a bit of adhesions. So we try to carefully take down some of those adhesions. And then after surgery, we put her on a medication called Depo-Lupron, which helps medically shrink down those sites of endometriosis. And we had her do that for 3 months, and she had a great response.
I think it was very helpful having somebody that I felt so close with. She kind of just told me, you know, these are your options. This is what we're going to do, and we're going to do our best to get you to have that baby. So
after healing up from surgery, a few short months later, the newest member joined the Simonson family.
Yeah, I honestly didn't think I'd ever have another baby after my diagnosis, but definitely I'm glad that we tried some alternatives and we were able to do that.
It's so gratifying. It just makes us feel really good that we identified a problem, we treated it, it got better, and we have a good outcome. And that's why I love my job so much, is that we can do things like that.
And speaking of Allie's job, every now and then she will cross paths with a woman facing her own endometriosis journey. She's now living proof that there's life after a diagnosis.
I've scanned quite a few for, they've come in, they've been diagnosed with endo, they're just looking for any other signs of like pain or blocked tubes, whatever it may be. And, you know, I just kind of let them know that there is a light at the end of the tunnel there.